Hello everyone, this is Stephanie from Little Steffi Big World, and I'm reorganizing all my stuff for my Sri Lanka trip. This is the journal that I took with me, where I put everything down, what we did and what we spent. We went in 2017, and then at the beginning of 2019, as a New Year's resolution, I decided I'm gonna tackle this project. So this box here, this Christmas box, is full of travel memorabilia that I collected on the trip, and some things like little cards, stickers, chipboard stickers from a travel embellishment kit, stickers that I had in my stash that would go with that album. And yeah, so everything went into this box. I organized everything in order, put it there at the beginning of 2019. And I also had already a book where I put some scrapbook paper in, which I'll show you in a few minutes. And then nothing happened with all of this for over a year, until March 2020, where the coronavirus hit the world. And we had time to spend at home, and I finally had the time to go through everything, see what pictures I had, what memorabilia, what embellishments, to see if everything is like I want to have it now, because my style might have changed from 2019 to 2020. So I'm going through everything. I'm just gonna say what I decided on doing and if everything is in the right position. So I also have these stripes of pictures now, with 4 pictures or with just 3 pictures. And I'm looking at these receipts, so I'm thinking, like, oh, what's that? What do I want to put it in the album? I've got some other size pictures that I'm going to cut out and put on the pages. So I was really in the mood of trying something new, you know, because normally I only use this one size of pictures, which is 10 by 15 centimeters, so 4 by 6 inches. And I decided, no, I want to put a few more pictures in there, but I don't want to have the book too thick, so I'm gonna go for this like stripes. So yeah, I have this stickers here with a sticker of an elephant that I found in my stash, so I put it there. And this is with like buckets when you go to the sand, because my mom made the sand castle, so I've put it there. I've got brochures from the zoo in Colombo and pictures of the animals that we saw there. And yeah, lots of things from the plane, and also these maps. So there's a little map of Sri Lanka, and then I had this little map of Dubai, which was all stopover on the way there and on the way back. So I thought these should go on the first 2 pages. I also prepared a second box. Yeah, I was all prepared at the beginning of 2019 with loads and loads of alphabets. Here's some stripes in different colors. There's more alphabets coming. There's stickers of fruits, because we ate a lot of fruits in Sri Lanka, so I thought that's perfect. I have a little date stamp. I have some more like labels where I can write and use as journaling spots. So yeah, I had already really in mind, so what am I gonna do? What's gonna go in there? I've put together kind of a kit that limits the supplies that I'm gonna be using for this album. At the beginning, when I started scrapbooking, I would want to make a page and then go through all of my stuff, like everything I had at that time, to find the perfect things that should go on that page. But now I have more supplies, and I'm thinking like, no, I need to limit this. I'm thinking of what goes well with the paper, especially, or the travel ski, the trip that we took, and then I can work with this limited supply, and this will save me so much time. So I have chosen some stamps. So there's some travel stamps here of like a palm and boat and stuff, but I also have lots of non-travel-y, like not really specifically travel themed stamps that I'm going to be using. I've got different ink pads, just, you know, what I had in stash, what I got as a gift and stuff. So yeah, just choosing a few that I think will go very well with the Sri Lanka album. And then I have this Tamil English dictionary. I found it at my mom's place and she said I could use it. She doesn't need it. So they have some little images in there. And I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to use some of that, in my book. And this is the book. It's 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters, so 8 inch by 8 inches, black paper. And I cut down paper from a paper collection and just glued it down at the beginning of 2019, and then I left it in the shelf, and that's why it's waving. It's not straight anymore because I use glue sticks and not a tape roller. And here is a box of washi tape. I have lots of washi tape, so this is just a small collection. Normally when I start scrapbooking and I have my pages, it doesn't wave, because while I'm working on the pages, that's straightening it out. Now I'm working with this because I really wanted to use the paper. I don't have a lot of the paper collection left. And now I'm going through everything and deciding what pictures, with how much of the travel memorabilia, with which cards of these travel embellishment kits, and what other decorations, other supplies that I had in my stash and that I thought would fit with the Sri Lanka album do I have, which have I chosen, which should go on each page. And then I'm gonna clip it together, and with a little stripe that says page 1 to page 60, clip it there together, and then I put everything down on the floor next to my desk to decide. I get a really good overview of how I'm layering out and what I have for each of the pages. So here for this page, for example, I have lots and lots of receipts and a SIM card and an arrival card and everything. So that's a lot, but I don't have a picture. I don't have a picture for that page when we arrived in Sri Lanka, but I know we took some pictures. So that's gonna go on the floor, and I will see, okay, there's no picture, but I have some travel memorabilia and I want to make a separate page for that. You will see that in a minute. That's gonna get me a very good overview. Well, while I'm going through, I also noticed that some of the pictures or the travel memorabilia was in the wrong order. And that's where my travel journal comes in very handy, because I really could see, just know, okay, this is in the wrong order, this should come first and this could come after that. It's very important to have a travel journal. So this is what it looks like on the floor. So this is starting from page 1. You see here in the second row already, or in the third row, there are just little pieces or just a little card, or there in the last row, I want to make a page, but I don't have travel memorabilia or picture for it. So I can't leave this on the floor, and I forgot to zoom in. So you see a little bit more of my desk, but it's not as messy as it normally is, because I'm at the beginning of a project, so everything is more or less in order. Normally I zoom in so you see the process. So I'm taking everything from the floor in the order from starting from page 1 and putting everything back into the box. And this box is then at the top of my desk. And it works really good, this box storage solution project thing. I take the pictures, travel memorabilia for the page that I want to do from one box, and then I grab the embellishments that might go with that page and the alphabets from another box, and then I go to the right where all the stamps and stickers and washi tapes and everything is stored, and then everything goes onto my workspace. Now here are the pictures that I got printed in addition to everything what I already had. So these are gonna go in the right order. So this is, for example, a page where I already have some memorabilia but no pictures, so 2 pictures are going there. Or here I already had a picture but I wanted to include another one. And then there is a page where I had nothing, so I have to put something there. So all the pictures that are printed in addition are gonna go in that box. And then I found some more travel memorabilia, like this summer hand tea. It's very, very famous tea from Sri Lanka. Was still in our cupboard, in our kitchen, and I remembered it. And we also have these coins, these Sri Lankan coins. They are in a box of foreign currencies. So I took them out as well and put it in the box. So I might be using those. And then I'm starting to scrapbook. I'm taking the page 1, actually it's page 3 in the scrapbook, but the one page that I want to do first. So there's a picture, there's a travel memorabilia. I'm choosing the paper that I want to use. I'm going to go into the second box later on, choosing the embellishments and alphabets and everything that should go, what stamps I'm going to be using. And it's a creative process, but the first 2 or 3 pages are the hardest. Takes a lot longer to find your style and get into the rhythm of scrapbooking. Yeah, but now I had time in March 2020 because of the coronavirus, and within 2 weeks all of this was done. I did 64 pages in the end, and it's beautiful. So yeah, if you want to see this, subscribe to my channel and watch out for more videos on processing and the flip through of this. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and scrapbook on. Bye bye.